Most times we dey attack international community, the Western world, for not placing a value on Africa and disrespecting us. But true, if we look into that well, now they cause our own problem. Now they at fault. Now we make these people see us finish. Now we make them they disrespect us. Now we make them they insult us. Follow me before you start. Follow me now so that you understand what I'm saying. Most of them they fond of not finishing my video. When I go start, I don't go finish. When I go come comment section, they talk. Finish this video so that you understand where I am coming from. Una they hear me, so that you go learn one or two things inside this video. Most of us know say, there is a coup in Niger Republic. Military don't take over government. ECOWAS, will be Economic Community of West African States, they have kicked against it. And the chairperson of ECOWAS is our president. He don't call for a meeting of the member states of ECOWAS. They don't meet inside Abuja. And inside their meeting, they don't take their resolution. They say they are placing certain sanctions on Niger Republic, which includes they are closing down their land borders and their air borders. Air border, no flight zone across Niger Republic. Land borders closed. Una they hear me. Secondly, they say no financial assistance to Niger Republic again, based on say this coup where military don't carry on. They say they removed a democratically elected president. Follow me. Did ECOWAS ever bother to find out what the problem is in Niger Republic? Or they are just after giving out sanctions? Did they find out what the problem is? Oh, now know what to be the problem. I go tell you. He gave video I go play for now, but that video I go play at end. So follow what I want talk. Go watch that video so that you will understand everything in total before you come comment section. Call you talk what you want talk. You hear me, ba? Inside Niger Republic, this their president. See, now this. Their constitution stipulates that you can go for 2 terms. A term inside Niger Republic na 5 years. 2 terms na how many years? Na 10 years. This man, he won't go change the constitution to enable him stay in power for life. He won't change the constitution so that he go there past 10 years. Is that not a coup? ECOWAS not they talk that one. There are people say no, Oga, it not go happen. ECOWAS not talk anything. Military don't come now and say, Oga, this is not what is obtainable in our country. And if we leave you, you will cause chaos. You will cause war for inside this country. So therefore, step aside. Military took over. And now why they tell that their Minister of Finance, Oga, go do account, he start to dey cry. Who supposed to do accounts? Finance account to how una take loot our money. Ngwa do accounts. You know if you do, he start to dey cry. Una dey hear me? Now part of the corruption where they inside the state. Corruption has eaten deep inside that state, inside that country, Niger. Now why military take over? If military don't take over, this man will change the constitution to enable him stay in power for life. That is the same thing that is happening in Cameroon. Paul Biya don't dey there over 40 years. The next election where they come, I think 2027, he wants to contest. This man is over 90 years. He won't die inside that place. The same thing happened inside Guinea-Bissau, where their ex-president Alpha Conde did there. He won't increase in term of service. He don't want to come out from office. If people say no, he said a lie, it must happen. And in the bid, in the process to achieve his aim, more than 300 Guinea people, they die. ECOWAS no talk anything, no. They don't say anything. When this thing happened inside Guinea-Bissau, where Alpha Conde, fair for your skin, this Alpha Conde, over 300 people died because he wanted to remain in power. ECOWAS no talk anything. These men individually, though they are democratically elected president, but they carry out coup on a state. Nobody they talk anything. Now ECOWAS now they set up anti-coup group to the look inside coup. Okay, this anti-coup group, sure they're going to look inside the matter where concern civilians carrying out a coup, because person can't change constitution to allow him stay in power for life. Is that not a coup? Now inside this our country, where Obasanjo finished second tenure, he won't start third tenure. People kick against them, say no. Him died that matter. Had it been that Obasanjo insisted that no, I must have thought them. We must change our constitution. We must do thought them. And people said no, you cannot do it. You cannot do it. Not be war for happening inside this country. And if that war starts, military will take over. Military will take over. Now that's something that won't happen inside Niger Republic. ECOWAS, no, they talk all this one. Their own, I say, they are protecting their own interest. Now their own individual interest too, as in it not be country individual interest. Now all of them, they know themselves. They belong to the same coven. They know themselves. To make you understand this thing better, you get video. Now this video, now I'm not going to talk anything again. Just watch this video to the end. You watch and finish, you go understand what I don't talk. You will not see my face again. This video I want to play for you. I want to make you help me listen to the leader of the Gambian, what do they call him? Of the Gambian Democratic Congress, one honorable mama something. Now your screen. Here waiting this guy talk. Then juxtapose them with waiting me I don't talk. You understand? So you will understand where this whole thing is coming from. And ECOWAS, that is supposed to be the father of the West African states, you understand, is acting as if they don't know what they solve. They are going to issue as sanction. But my own happiness, I say, part of the sanction where they issue, I say, Nigeria no go collect money from anywhere again. That means our money go rest. Because part of the way when they use the loot our money, I say, they go say they give Nigeria $1 billion, $2 billion, $3 billion. Make our money rest now. But make una listen to this honorable mama. So una go hear waiting him talk as he take touch this ECOWAS and their modus operandi. Fellow Nigerians, watch this video.
We are not in support of coup d'etat. I was a member of the Pan-African Parliament and have advocated strongly for us to introduce a term limit to make sure that we do away with coup d'etats in Africa, especially in West Africa. So meaning, I am not in support of coup d'etat. But I have a concern. Before setting up a unit or anti-coup d'etat unit in ECOWAS, isn't it time that the African head of states or the ECOWAS head of states look into the reason why there are coup d'etats? What are the root causes of coup d'etats? Let them put their house in order first before they set up an anti-coup d'etat unit. Let them put their house in order. And I believe their house is not in order. This unit is set up to defend them and to protect them only, nobody else. What is more coup d'etat than your national constitution gives you 2-term limit, 5 years, 2 terms. After serving 10 years, you want to change the constitution for another term. Is that not a coup d'etat? Because you feel you have the powers to do that. The soldiers have the powers to coup d'etat. That is also another coup d'etat. And they are living with them there. They are there. In the name of civilian, putting on mufti clothes, calling yourself a Democrat, when you loot all the resources of your country, mislead people, torture them, imprison them, burn their businesses to us, and you call that a democracy? Or a civilian rule and an illegally elected government? The leaders must stop lying to their electorate first. They must stop the corruption. They must stop looting our resources. They must understand that they are not a better citizen than anybody. They are given a responsibility, a role to play to help develop the countries and make sure that there is peace and tranquility and respect the constitution of the country. But this is not happening. So before you create a unit to go against any attempt of coup d'etat, put your house in order. Stop lying to your electorate. Stop lying to your citizens. Stop looting the resources of your country. Stop corruption in your country. And then you can talk about anti-coup d'etat. When Alpha Condé was killing his people in Guinea, after serving 10 years, he said it was not enough. I want to serve another term. During the process, so many Guineans were killed. And I did not hear any ECOWAS going there or condemning him. You know why? Because Guinea was too big for them, or Alpha was dancing to their tune. Because I think that was why the small Gambia was surrounded all sides by soldiers and guns in 2016. Because Gambia was small, or Gambia is a small country, and Jammeh was not dancing to their tune. After the presidential election in Guinea, more than 300 Guineans were butchered, killed. No ECOWAS condemned him. No African Union condemned him. Instead, they pick up their phones and say, Monsieur le Président, félicitations, congratulations. That is the fair game that is happening in Africa. They can condemn Mali. They can condemn Guinea. They are soldiers. But the one in Chad, who has been given a red carpet from the African Union, was never condemned, and he's a soldier too. He's a soldier. They can give him a red carpet to the African Union. But the other soldiers are condemned for their attempt or for their act. Where is the fairness in ECOWAS or in the African Union? They are not representing us. I believe they are representing themselves.